A doctor embarks on a journey to study the insect-like alien species, the Zerg. His trip is made possible by an alien spaceship, and he's greeted by the female doctor who arrived before him. Having been isolated from humans for a long time, the female doctor welcomes him, but things quickly take a turn when a worker insect suddenly bites his leg. She reassures him not to worry, explaining that the insect's bite was merely to collect his star data for transmission to the Zerg Queen. If not for that, he would have been killed as an intruder. The doctor is shocked to discover that the female doctor has learned how to communicate with the Zerg, despite them not having a language. Instead, a symbiotic creature within the swarm retains linguistic abilities. She introduces him to a jumping insect, a creature that, although once part of another alien species, has been assimilated by the Zerg. The doctor also notices many other alien species who've been integrated into the Zerg collective. The Zerg and humans share similar biology, and as it turns out, humans can also consume the Zerg's food. The female doctor taps the insect's head lightly, and it spits out processed food. The doctor tastes it and is impressed by the flavor. She then leads him onto a tunnel worm to take them deeper into the nest. Soon, they reach the heart of the hive and meet the Zerg Queen. She has the power to create any class of worker insect, and the hive operates on a system of genetic automation. There are countless soldier insects, and anyone who threatens the Queen would be torn to pieces in an instant. The doctor has an idea. He wants to use the Zerg swarm to eliminate the chaos and war that humans are constantly fighting over resources. He wants to control the hive's power, but the female doctor warns that she's only interested in using the Zerg, not controlling them. She argues that the Zerg have existed for millions of years, and their hive has remained warm and stocked with food. Humans, however, may not survive long enough to reach that level of stability. The Zerg shouldn't become humanity's tool. The doctor insists that all he needs is a Zerg egg. With it, they could grow their own queen and use it to establish a new Zerg nest. The female doctor, however, counters that without pheromone control, the egg would be useless. But the doctor claims that he has a special vessel in his leg, created using Zerg pheromones, which could allow him to synthesize a blood vessel that could control the swarm. If their experiment works, they could create millions of worker insects to serve humanity. The female doctor fears this would lead to the creation of a slave race, but the doctor argues that the Zerg lack emotions and don't count as sentient beings. Finally, the female doctor agrees to help, and they begin the procedure, extracting the pheromone vessel and fusing it with the doctor's body to attempt control of the Zerg eggs. Soon after, the first bow insect sends them a message that there's a problem with the food chain. The doctor quickly follows the worker insects to check on the queen they had created. However, halfway there, they are suddenly attacked by the soldier insects.